Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to build a road and a railroad crossing. So you guys can see I've already gotten started a little bit. So this is Airport Road here, which you've seen that crossing before, I hope, if you watched my last video on Minecraft Tour. Well, and sorry it said Minecraft Your, but still, it's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, So what we're going to be doing today is this is going to be a reference to County Line Road here in Longmont, Colorado. You might be thinking, hey, Build the Earth is already doing that. I'm like, yeah, it's already doing that. Doesn't mean there could be two Build the Earths. It's fine. I will not have a world download in the description today. I'm gonna figure out how to do a world download because I don't know that. I'm kind of a beginner on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna be building this road today here. It's gonna be a road, and if the video gets too long, I'm gonna have to do a part 1 and part 2. But if that has to happen here, just tune in for part 2 if it happens. Probably, I hope it doesn't have to happen here because my parents have a time limit for me for YouTube. 15 minutes is my time limit exactly. So yeah, so what I'm gonna need to do is you can see I'm paving the road like this. I'm using black concrete because I think it looks the best. It looks like brand new paved asphalt. But you can use bedrock if you want to make it look like the asphalt was paved like 60 years ago, because it looks good as old asphalt or gravel. Gravel can also look like a dirt road. Or if you live if your world is in a desert like this, you can use red sand and mix it in with the regular sand. So over here, you can see how we have the paved road. So the railroad crossing, you can see this line right here. There's gonna be a factory built over there, or some kind of building built over there that's gonna need rail service. So we're gonna be building a railroad crossing for this. So you can see we're just gonna get some levers, some signs. Now we're gonna go into traffic control, and as I said, I have traffic control downloaded. Now we're gonna get a SafeTran Type 3 pole. We don't need a pole. We're gonna get gates and pole and base actually, because you can see, because right here it's gonna be a reference to County Line Road, Great Western Railroad crossing in Longmont, Colorado. It's hardly ever used, so I thought I'd build one in Minecraft. And then now you want to see is you want to have 4 blocks. No, yeah, you want to have 3 blocks in between the tracks. So the track's gonna actually go right through here. And actually, you're not gonna want one on this side because it's gonna be County Line Road here. So I'm gonna get some more sand here to level out this area over here so the train doesn't have to dip up and down. So you also want to have a 3 block gap in between both roads here. And you can see after a while it's gonna merge back together into one road here. So I'm just gonna have to do that there because the road's gonna be filled right here. So what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to make sure it's all level. Unless if you're in like a mountain terrain that with traffic control, then you might want to have maybe a little bit more bumpy, because just to make it realistic here. But right now I'm just gonna make the area for the next road here. So and you can see the next signal is gonna be right here, which you can see these 2 main signals are gonna be right here. And you can see I'm gonna make the road a little wider, just so it can be more realistic. So you can see I'm using black concrete right here. So I'm gonna do this right here. So I'm gonna make the road a little wider, just so we can have a pullover lane, just in case. Or if we have to add a turning lane for an intersection or something like that. If I add another intersection, like I always do, we could have turning lanes. That's why I like making a road wider than I think I need it. Yeah, and then over here we're gonna have to add the signal over here. And then you can see here, we're actually gonna have the gates on 3 blocks here. So now that you did that, you can install your gates. which there's not really branding. It just says crossing gate on the mod. So it doesn't matter what brand your mod says, just as long as it's a crossing gate. Some mods might have it so it's redstone powered. Some of them might be tuner powered, like traffic control is, because there's so many different mods out there that you can use. But traffic control directly, it's just lights that connect to a crossing bundle. And realistically, there in the real crossing, there's a bell on each side. So you can see here, I'm gonna put in the relay case, which you could find in traffic controls area here. Relay case, and then you also want to have your tuner here. So the relay case, realistic, and the real one is actually over here. This is GW Railway. Make sure your railway isn't gonna actually go through your relay case, because then you have an issue. You can see here, we're just gonna get 2 signals here, and then you can see, you can already tell, like, I have to adjust I have to shorten the gates. But if you aren't sure directly, you can get a lever and you could put it on your controller. So you can see I have the bell silenced. The bell isn't paired yet because, and you can see how it's crossing like that. That means you want to shorten the gate a little bit. So this, I'm gonna change it to 3. So you want to do 3.0. No, not 30. It's a little too long. Here, so I'm gonna just do 3.0. And then this one I'll also do 3.0. 3. Now, when we rise the gate, it should be shorter. Did it even just, maybe if I did 2.5 maybe? They're not. 90? 2.5 maybe if I did 0.0. The gate's not shortening. Maybe if I did it like this. Oh, that's the activation delay, sorry. Gate length is up here, so you're gonna want to do 3.0. Shorten that down to 3. And then this one I'm also gonna short down to 3 here. And then I'm gonna actually set the activation delay back to 4.0 seconds. And you can see they're both 3 point, and then now you can see I'm gonna do a 90 for both of them. They're good 90s. Now it's activator crossing. So you can see they're flashing lights. Now the gates should go down. I don't think they're gonna intercept like they normally do. I don't think. Yep, they're definitely intercepting. It's fine. Trial and error here. So you're gonna actually want. I'm gonna try to do 2.5 maybe on this one, and then 2.5. No. They're barely intercepting, so that should be good. Hopefully they're not too short. No, they're good. They're fine. Okay, now it's time to build the other side of the road. So you can see I'm going to make the road a little longer here. Like a little wider. I'm definitely going to have to do a part 1 and part 2 for this series of installing a railroad crossing on this new road here that I just have paved on this video. So next what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have, you can see how this road on this side is 4 blocks wide. So I'm going to have to do a 4-block connection on this side here to make it kind of like a divided highway, but it's not actually a divided highway, but it's not divided by a railway. But it's okay here. So over here, we're just going to have like a small little road here. It's going to just be like this for now, and then I can expand it later. So now that we're on this good side here, I just got to get this thing on this side. 3, 4, good 5 blocks wide. So here, I'm just going to make a square, a big 9x9 square here. Well, not exactly 9x9, I didn't count yet. So, yeah, I'm going to have to make the railway a little longer here. And you can see here, I'm gonna have to do this area right here. I have to add signal base here. I'm gonna have to destroy the signal bundle right now. I'm gonna put it back up once the railway's done. And now you can see here, I'm just putting it up there so I can put in our signal. Here. Now that we did that, our signal's right there. That's the pull for the signal here. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put gate, and then you're going to want to do a gate here. So the gate length, of course, is going to be 2.5. Because all the gates here are going to be 2.5. Because so that they're all good. So 2.5. Good. So now that we got that, you want to get our lights installed, and then we'll adjust the gate in a minute here. The lever, why is there a lever down here? Sorry, that distracted me. It took up some time. Okay, next what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to do that. And then you're gonna want to add another one there, and then you're just gonna want to add a bell here, because now you got a signal. Now you got county line road signals here. Now you can see I'm gonna fill in the dirt a little bit, like the sand, because it's a little too like deep down here, so I'm just gonna do that. Good. Now I gotta put more sand here. I'm probably just gonna fill this whole thing in eventually. Maybe make it so it's a hill, kind of how in real life it is. Okay, so now you're gonna want to place your signal bundle, which it's actually not facing the right way. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's make our bundle over here. Now we gotta get a tuner, and your tuner, it basically just pairs your crossings. So here you can see you want to pair all of them by just left clicking. No, by right clicking on them. By right clicking on them with the tuner. So first you want to right click on your relay case, and then you want to right click on all your signals. And I know these gates on the side are not adjusted here. I can oh no, that's not good. I can adjust them to 92. This one will be a 90, and then this one will be 89. Doesn't really do anything here. 89 just tick off. It's just a tick off of that. There. So now let's do this. You can see the gates are going down. Oh, the signal didn't get properly paired. So now you can see the gates are properly functioning, except for that one gate here. Sorry about that one gate. Now they're all functioning. There. And just to let you know, that gate is not supposed to do that. That was just something I forgot to pair properly. And you can see here, we have now you have a railroad crossing here. So there's a way to make it automatic, which I'll make it automatic in part 2. But at least we got the signals up and running. And that's pretty much the best thing you can do when you're first installing your railroad crossing, because that's all you really need is your signals to work. And you can see down here I'm gonna have a switch track down here for a rail here. This is gonna be our switch track eventually. So here's our railroad crossing. And you can see here it works. And then for the gates to go up, you just gotta go to your signal bundle, and you gotta push the button, and they all go up. Next, what I'm gonna do is check the time. It's 14. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. So please tune in for part 2 after this. So please like and subscribe, and goodbye. Goodbye. Please like and subscribe.